see why everyone likes this spot.
Smooth, bro.
Everybody's smooth.
Hell yeah. Acceleration is crazy.
This reminds me of the one Restyle I rode with you.
Which one was it?
I think it was either 8392 or 8382. It's one of them.
It might have been, I don't know. There was a Restyle that was fast like this. I remember it was a 2010 Joe.
Yeah.
I forgot. I remember that though. We had a fast one like that. I don't remember.
I think it was 82.
I think it was 8382. I think it was 8382. And it had the blue Expensify ad on the side of it, you know that? Right? Didn't they have like a little blue ad on the side of that side? Anthony took the Monaco shit off.
Yeah, that was definitely
It
8382.
was 8382.
Definitely 8382. Because I remember the blue app. We rode it on the 124 the one day. We were tearing that up.
I tell you one joint I tore up on the 124. That was a good 83, 85. I had that joint on the 124. That was the last time I drove that bus too. Bruh. Because I was like in my mind, I'm thinking like, damn, I kind of wanted Excelsior, but then I started driving that joint. I'm like, oh, well, I don't want no Excelsior no more. I was like, I don't even need that joint. I was balling out in that Restyle. It was like a Sunday morning. One of the easiest runs I ever did too. No traffic, no nothing. No problem. Listen, feel that something reason like this. Bruh. No stalling, no nothing. I went right to 20. Immediately, bro.
Yeah, I'm watching it. I did a little twist of, I said I did a little twist recording this. Started from the back. I wasn't feeling much recording the whole ride from the back much.
What did Frank got?
Frank?
I didn't even make the check.
Frankie has an Alison.
You got an Alison in there?
Yep. I think the only person out here with a BAE is Seabreeze.
Yeah. Alright, bro.
Alright, good luck with everything.
Appreciate it.
Alan was out here too.
Yeah, I know. I think I saw him. He took a picture of 8478 Soldier.
Max was texting me saying that Dan is out here.
Yeah, he was on 14.
Yep. The first time I would ever see him on an Arctic.
Yeah, I don't We rolled past it. When we were dead hitting the option body call, we rolled past it.
This time I didn't post the video. And then this time I didn't post the video. I moved to the side.
That way you ain't got to do too much editing and stuff like that. Like right there. Makes it easy. Especially when the bus is empty like this. There's too much going on. So I can understand if the bus is crowded or something like that. I understand. Excuse me.
So with the buses that burned yesterday, the Voltaires and all, what are they going to do with them?
What, the buses that got disintegrated by the fire?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good question. Because I don't even think they were scrapped down. Scrapping them up with the help like that. I don't know.
Voltaires are definitely finished.
Yeah, thank God. I hate those things.
The real cost for them was the battery.
Yeah.
It's not the bus itself, it was the battery.
Yeah, I know. It was the same thing that happened at Southern.
Yeah.
A bus caught fire at Southern a year ago.
They said that when the battery was de-energized, was part of it.
Yep. That happened twice now.
Yep.
The other one bursted into flames in Southern's yard. It was in the bed. It bursted into flames. Luckily, when it bursted into flames, it was the only bus in the bed.
Yep.
Imagine if that joint was sitting next to BAE's. Brand new BAE destroyed.
I'd be pissed. People were mad saying that how the diesels got burned.
I don't know why they were mad. It wasn't been run since 2022.
Because they say that the scrapyard could have sold them to somewhere else or to a private owner if they weren't burned.
Yeah, but they don't know if Septa was going to do that, man. They don't know that. Septa didn't say they were selling them, so what are you talking about? That's why sometimes we just gotta let people talk together. People don't know what the hell they be talking about. Septa not even the company that really let people buy their stuff. They normally don't do that.
No.
You know what I mean? They don't sell their buses like that. This is the first time in how many years that they did that?
Like, I don't know how long. Probably since the Navies and the Old Force retired.
Never sold. I mean, the Navies never got sold. No Neo plans got sold. They don't sell buses. Except they don't sell buses. People up in arms about that, being angry. Well, oh, those buses could have got sold. Well, how do you know that? Except they don't even like selling stuff. You know what I mean?
When people say sold, the way I look at it, sold means to me the bus is in shreds.
Is it what?
In shreds.
Sold is when somebody spends a certain amount of money purchasing. Sold only means one thing. If Septa didn't make the buses, if Septa didn't make the buses available for purchase, I don't see why people are so angry about it. No one said that they were. Septa didn't say they were selling. So I feel like people need to relax a little bit.
God bless you, sir, so much. Have a nice day.
You too.
this point, I kind of made a joke about it. I said on the group, I said, well, the potatoes are no longer regular potatoes no more. They're now mashed potatoes.
Oh, that works too. I was going to say big potatoes.
Because I was looking at the scrapyard pictures from yesterday after the fire. They were like burnt to the ground.
Yeah.
The only buses that were still standing as a frame is the D40s and the Restyles. Kind of found out 8117 wasn't the only retired Frontier diesel burnt. 8116 too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a few of them. Me personally, I don't care. They were getting scrapped regardless, so it don't bother me.
Yeah.
I mean, a tragic accident. You know, it is what it is.
Damn. Glad it wasn't us that almost ran over the squirrel this time.
Yeah, I know.
Bus is turning.
I'm late. I'm not late, but I'm late. I'm supposed to be at the Bucks County Office Center in 2 minutes. A minute and a half. There's no way I can get there.
I'd say you're probably like about 4 or 5 minutes late.
Now I might be like 3 or 4.
Caution. Bus is turning. Caution. Bus is turning. Caution. Bus is turning.
Speaking of Saturday, what do you think of the pictures I sent you last Saturday when you had 3632?
Bus is turning.
Oh yeah, I saw him. You got 3219.
Caution. Bus is turning. Caution. Bus is turning.
Ramp started to build. Damn. It's been on there for so long. That's not even Frank. That's my man, Carl.
Caution. Bus is turning.
Oh, so Frank's out today. So Frank's out today.
I guess, yeah.
I know he'll still be on that run in the summer picking. I said I know he's still going to be on run 9 in the summer picking.
Yeah, bro, he is. I already saw it. He is. He's not going nowhere. He's keeping the same run until he retires.
I wonder where everyone in Norristown is going to be. I wonder where everyone in Norristown is going to be. Like Stillwell and
I
Rock
don't know where
Light.
Stillwell going to be. I know Marv is doing, Marv bumped Chance off of 128. So Marv would be doing that next week. I think Joe Nelson got the same thing. And, I don't know who's doing the 6247 block. I have no idea.
with Shabazz last Sunday. He said he's going to try to pick something out here.
Caution. Bus is turning.
You said last Saturday. You picked before that.
Caution.
Shabazz?
Bus is turning.
You picked before last Saturday. The week before last Saturday was picking.
Bus is turning.
Picking was 2 weeks ago.
Caution. Bus is turning. Caution. Bus is turning.
Remember, I picked 2 weeks ago on Wednesday.
Bus is turning.
So I wonder if he did pick something out here.
Caution. Bus is
I
turning.
don't know what he
He said he was going to try to go for the 130.
Caution. Bus is turning.
picked. He got that. I know Joseph Benz, when I was driving,
3229.
yeah,
Caution.
he,
Bus is turning.
he's still going to be on the same 129 during the week. But on Saturday, he going to be doing our run. The one that I'm doing tomorrow,
Yeah.
Joe picked that. I said, you can add that shit.
Yeah.
I'm over that 130. He was like, I don't even care. I'm like, hey, you saying that now? How can you do it 1,000 times? And you're like, oh my gosh.
I know. It's like one trip to the college, one trip to Newtown.
One trip to the ship.
They're doing almost the whole 130.
Yeah. And then an up and down trip of a 129. It's a lot of driving.
Caution. Bus is turning. Caution. Bus is turning. Caution. Bus is turning. Caution. Bus is turning.
I tell you what, I kind of like Jersey yesterday.
Huh?
I said I kind of like riding in Jersey yesterday.
It's not bad, bro.
I got to ride back over the first time.
It's not bad out there.
Caution. Bus is turning.
The operator I had on Paco, he was cool as shit. He let me record from like, if you see my video, I had it in an angle where you can like see the controls. He let me do that.
Send the video to me. I didn't see it. You ain't got to do it right now, but I'm just saying.
I'll send it when I get home.
Caution. Bus is turning.
Also, after tonight, this is getting marked off my list.
What?
This bus.
Oh, they pretty too.
It was one of the restyles I wanted.
Caution. Bus is turning.
My nephew started talking a little bit now. Yep.
How old is
He just turned 7 months.
What are you saying?
Baba. That's his favorite word.
You said mama?
Yep.
Caution, bus is turning. Caution, bus is turning.
That's the best part about having babies, man. Watching them grow and do different things like walk and talk and all that stuff. I remember my son, he wasn't able to walk nowhere. Now his little ass is running all over the place, climbing on top of chairs and even on top of my gamer chair, spinning in circles and stuff like that. At one, I'd be like, bruh, relax. You got this thing where he talks too, like if he hungry, he'll say, eat. He'll point at the food, go eat, or if he know he doing something bad and I say, stop it,
Caution,
he'll go,
bus is turning.
I'm like, yo, you learning quick, little boy. I'll be in tears, man. He makes me so happy. He's smart as hell. He's so smart. I know how you feel.
The only thing is, he's trying to get teeth, but they're just not coming in.
Trust me, they'll come in. Just give it some more time. They always take a little bit of time, bro. They're gonna come in when y'all least expect it. I promise.
Today, before I came out here, I was talking to him. He was having a full conversation with me, and then tries to take my hand and put it in his mouth.
Yeah. Teething. He teething. That mean they coming.
Yeah.
They probably just didn't pierce the gums yet. They gonna come.
And then when I put my hand down, he was starting like tapping me, like wanting to hit me. I'm like, boy, what did I do to you? I literally said that to him.
Yeah, watch the teeth gonna pop up one day random. You like, what the hell? Where they come from?
I'm aware of it though, because I know when they start getting teeth, they'll start biting.
Next thing you know, they gonna have a full mouth of teeth, man.
I just noticed you turned on the high beams.
Yeah.
Caution, bus is turning.
I try not to laugh, but the conversation, I overheard it.
My ex is just,
I know.
that was my ex-girlfriend. All she was talking. She knew what I was talking about. That's why she kept, she was smiling on the phone because she knew I was right.
You good? I'm good, yeah.
probably relaxed. He probably dozed off a little bit.
Yeah. I was dozing off a little bit earlier too. As soon as I heard Oxford Valley, I woke up. I'm like, oh shit. I was trying to do a video of that bus squealing, but it wasn't doing it. And then when it left Oxford Valley, that's when it wanted to do it. And I yelled SOB, and then Lamar heard me, and he's like, "You all right, bro?" Oh, you heard me too?
Nah, but if I did, I'd have been in tears. I ain't gonna lie. I'd been cracking up.
It's like I can never get an artistic feeling on video anymore. I don't know why. After I recorded 7444 squealing back in December, I don't know what happened.
This wasn't able to get one into it.
I'm going to tell the clone when he comes back, if he's doing Jack's run, I'm going to say, get an Arctic that is squealing. Let it be worth my video. So slow.
I have no idea.
That's probably why he was going slow. Truck was breaking down.
Caution, bus is turning.
I never get time to watch WWE no more.
Never what?
I said I haven't been having the time to watch WWE much anymore.
Say it again.
I haven't been having the time to watch WWE no more.
Oh, It don't hit the same. Whatever the reason, I don't know. It just hasn't been too entertaining as of late.
All I've been watching is just the replays on YouTube.
You're not missing nothing. It hasn't been anything entertaining that's been going on.
But I want to see what happens with John Cena and the Money in the Bank.
I seen that who?
Cody Rhodes. Hydrogens are finally in service.
Huh?
The hydrogens are finally in service.
Oh, they've been in service for days now, bro.
They've been on the 23.
I know. I'll pay attention.
Caution, bus is turning.
I don't really care for them. Nothing special with it.
Caution,
I feel you on that,
bus
but
is turning.
One broke down.
yeah.
Zaire was on it. It broke down. I don't really care for them. I don't hate them. I just don't care. I don't hate them though.
I'm 50-50 with them.
Caution, bus is turning.
But soon, eventually, though, I'm going to have my turn on them and see what they're like.
Caution, bus is turning. Caution, bus is turning.
felt like we got up here kind of quick.
Yeah, we started moving once we got out of all the industrial areas. I'll tell you one thing, I got to the restaurant as soon as the Frankford and Knights come running to the door. I've been holding this in since 5:30.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
You didn't even go into the mall to use the restroom?
I'm stupid, bro. I don't know. I had a stupid move. Wouldn't that have made sense? I'm stupid. Don't make my stupidity on my own.
Nah. I was stupid yesterday. I went out and I didn't even eat anything.
At all?
Nope. Came back home and I had a bowl of cereal.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I've done that plenty of times. Don't put nothing on my stomach and come out. I know it's supposed to be. You know what? I want some cereal. Keep going to the crib with me.
I've been eating honey bunches.
Honey bunches of oats.
Yep. Got Mark right there. That didn't even look like that didn't even look like an Alison though.
Yeah, he got if I'm not mistaken, he got 3210. That's a good one.
Yep. It didn't even look like a good Alison. Probably because they took the ads off of it.
He used to have a Delaware Valley University ad on that side.
Yeah, that's how I would recognize it. Crazy. It's not even like fully dark out yet.
Say again?
I said it's not fully dark out yet.
Yeah, not yet. It's getting there though.
they put in the Fox Chase. It said Fox Chase for route 16 and 24.
16.
Yeah. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, it might have been a different bus that said 16 there.
I was like, when did the 16 go to Fox Chase?
I think there was a 16 before the one that we got right now. If I'm not mistaken, there was a 16 that was the Fox Chase a long time ago. I just don't remember where the hell it started. But you're going to make me look it up. You're going to make me look it up because now I'm curious.
I'm curious too. I'm like, I don't remember hearing that. I ran a few Novas with Tavio before they were overhauled on the 18. They never say that.
Wait, it was an overhaul bus that said that?
Huh?
It was an overhaul. Oh, no, you said it was a restyle that said that, right?
Yeah. I'm saying like, when I rode the 18 with Tavio before the Novas were overhauled, they never said that.
Well, some of the older buses aren't updated as the other ones are. There are some buses that say different things than others. Like, take for example, 8391, right? 8391 used to have the old school 93 Pottstown announcements. All the other buses didn't. They were all updated. Like, you remember when the older buses, there was when it would say, welcome to Route 93, service to Montgomery County Community College, Pottstown. Remember that?
Yeah.
8391
Caution.
only said,
Bus is turning.
8391 only said, welcome to Route 93, service to Pottstown. That was all it said. And then it announced all different, like, it announced stops that the updated announcements didn't do. Like, if you got to the Philadelphia Premium Outlet, the bus was like Philadelphia Premium Outlets for 139. It said that. So there are some buses that are still stuck in the some buses weren't fully updated like other buses. 8391 was a prime example. I don't know why they were stood out amongst other buses because literally everything else was updated except that was the only one.
You know, maybe you're right. Maybe the bus that Zaire rode probably was not updated.
Yeah. It's possible to believe it.
Caution. Bus is turning.
Look at you, Seabreeze, with your BAE. Then the only one out here.
Only BAE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking at the tractor today. Everyone mostly has Alison's. You and Alex had a Restyle, and Seabreeze is the only BAE.
Yeah.
tomorrow you'll get a BAE for sure.
Yeah, I'm almost guaranteed to get that.
Caution. Bus is terminating.
There's so many cars out there. It's 918 for this one. Oh my God.
These people had to join the last time.